Hey guys, I'm gonna do 2 videos tonight just for fun because I'm up late, I'm crafting, I'm having a great time, and I like talking to you. For some reason it makes me feel like I'm not all down here all by myself, so just delete me if you don't want to watch me, but it's kind of fun for me to pretend you're here, even though you guys aren't. But I wanted to, I know I talked in the last video about these chunky wood pumpkins that I bought at Target. And I bought them in the craft section of Target. They're on an end cap, at least at the one by my house. Although I've been to more than one Target looking for them, and they're in different places at other Targets. But for the most part, they're at the end of the crafting section, which is kind of by the cards. But I have done a ton of things with these, and at the craft fair, this is one of the things I sold the most of. So I wanted to show you how you could make them yourselves very easily, and give you some examples of the things that I did with them. So this one I stained black, just for Halloween. I did do other ones, and I'll show you back here, that I did more with the fall theme. This little guy is another black one. He's kind of hard to see way back there. I did this on the big one, because there's 2 sizes of this. There's the big one, and then there's the more wide one. I sold a ton of him at the last craft fair, so he was very popular, because you all know how much I love this little spider guy. He's appeared on almost all of my Halloween stuff, because I just think he's so cute. I don't even like spiders. But the other thing I sold a ton of was the Wicked Chicken, which is this guy. Chicken. Did I say chicken? I meant cat. That's because we used to have a transfer that was the Wicked Chicken for towels, but he's retired. The Wicked Cat. Did him on pillows, canvas, boards, but I didn't do them on a pumpkin. So I wanted to, because my next craft fair is coming up and I'm trying to get ready for it. So this is also one of the crafts that I'm doing at my first craft chalk, coffee and chalk class for people that aren't my friends and family. So there you have it. So I thought I'd give you a little preview of the Wicked Chicken. See, I keep calling him Chicken. He's a cat. This is the cat. Again, this is an inexpensive transfer. I think if you buy just the transfer, it's $9.99. He's reusable, and I don't probably say that often enough, so I'll show you my well-loved cat. Sometimes the pigment, so when you use black, it stains your transfers. It doesn't hurt your transfer, it just doesn't come off because of the pigments in the color. But I have used this guy easily 20 times. Now they say you can use the transfers 8 to 12 times, but I am most definitely here to tell you that, especially like my little spider guy, like the transfer's not pretty anymore, but he still works, and he works just fine on all kinds of stuff, and I have used him on everything. So if you take care of your transfers, you can use them over and over and over again, which is the beauty of them. And you can use them with the chalk, you can use them with the ink. The ink, the only difference between the two is one's permanent, one's semi-permanent. By semi-permanent, what I mean is it's chalk, but it doesn't come off unless you want it to come off. So obviously this is wood. He would come off of here because these were waxed, where you just spray it with water, and takes a little elbow grease, not a ton, but a little bit, and you can get it, you just wash it off. On the chalkboards, it's the same thing. So that's one of the beauties of this product, is you can wash it off and reuse the same pieces. So from a chalkboard perspective, you can use the chalkboard over and over and over again. Just change it for the seasons or the holidays. These obviously I'm making for people with the assumption that they're not going to wash it off. But he's reusable. I love him because he's an adorable cat. So he has been well loved, so I am not going to fuzz him. Fuzzing all that, well, okay, I'll fuzz him to show you. Fuzzing is, he's fuzzed. You put the fuzz from a towel or your clothing right on him, and then he doesn't stick as hard to the surface that you're putting him on. So then you just put him on, you get your air bubbles out. You can see the air bubbles, and sometimes you have to lift it up and kind of push the air out. This guy is going on pretty easy. Make sure you put your finger over the words, just because you want to make sure you want to get his eyeballs. He has all these like little fun little spots around him because he is Wicked. Now I've learned with these pumpkins that I think they're straight, but because of how they stand, they're not. So for example, he is not straight, but to the untrained eye, he appears straight. So you just pull him off and put him back on and hope that this time he's straight. So my 5-second video that was supposed to be quick is getting longer because I'm straightening him. He's straight-ish. Okay, one more little maneuver with him. Try him one more time. Get him up a little more. The problem is he looks straight when you're laying him down, but then when he stands up, he doesn't really stand up as straight as you think he is. Okay, now we got it. Alright, so let's get my air bubbles out. I'm just going to use white. Nothing fancy. And he's a quick little, great first time transfer. There's not a lot to him. There's no layering. It's all one shot. You're not changing colors. You're not blending. You're not doing anything. He's just a really easy first time chalker transfer. And he's versatile. So you can use him. You know, the other thing he would be really cute on, which I should do that for my kids. He'd be really cute on a t-shirt. Oh, my daughter would love a t-shirt with this cat on it. I gotta do that now. Ooh, maybe I'll do a video of it. No, you guys don't want to watch all these videos of me. I know you don't. But, okay. That's how easy it is. So, I put it on. I squeegeed it off. Now, when you pull your transfers, don't pull them from the corners. You pull them from the middle. You do that because it's fabric, and it will stretch, and you don't want to ruin your transfers. So I didn't push him down all the way. So this is how you learn what not to do, is by watching me mess up. But that's the other nice thing about it. It's chalk. It washes off. Okay, so see? He's right on there. But that little C got a little bleed. I didn't push it down hard enough on the C. So I'm going to let him dry. And then I'm going to take my little precision. So fancy. My little precision Q-tip. All it is it's got a little fancy end on it versus a regular Q-tip. They're in the makeup section. I buy them at Target. They're not expensive. You can use a regular Q-tip. It's just, this is nice to get. See, and I'm going to, don't touch it while it's wet, because especially in the words like that, you mess up the part you don't want to mess up. So I'm going to let him dry, and then I'm going to fix him. But I'm going to show you what I will do to him. I'll put a little bow on him, which won't get straightened out, and I will sell him at the craft fair. Isn't he adorable? Oh my gosh, I love this cat. I was going to say chicken again. I hope you're having a great Friday night. Thanks for watching me.